What kind of classical music do you listen to?
Whenever I'm around certain kind of like white people,
Hmm.
I get like a bit of a Frank Sinatra kind of feeling, and it reminds me of certain things like my old school nan,
Mm.
and then Grant's dad and mom, and this kind of makes me feel a bit different because I'm not all the way like black, and I'm not all the way white. I'm just like I've had a bit of everything, So sometimes I'll be listening to, is it Fuji? Something I did. Something.
Are you mad? This guy. You see this bastard? I said, is it Fuji?
Fuji, it's Fuji.
Be asking me.
I don't know. You're more after me.
You don't like Saudi Ade?
I do. That's what I said.
Number two, I've been singing it. I don't pretend that.
What's it again? MKO Abiola. Bang. Bobo Yoruba.
Bombele.
Ibolo. Burogodo láyé. Burakati baba. Oníṣẹ́ ní bá mi jálejò, ó tóbi ṣèyí sí. Ìyíṣẹ́ yóò fi omi bomi sóró òjò wẹ́lí ìyára. Bombele. I used to wear the green thing that you used to wear, but I think that guy played with my mom, because the way my mom had that tape. She always played that. She had a video tape of it. I don't know that guy checked my mom one time, I'm telling you. I swear. I think he tried to check my mom or something. I swear to you. Because my mom even bought me the same yellow things. So I used to do the moves and play like that. You get me? I used to do because he was our Michael Jackson, innit?
Yeah.
Sunny.
Fuji MD.
Yeah.
Sick.
So this depends on what I'm feeling like,
Okay.
And DMX as well. I like DMX and stuff. I like hip hop. I like what I like.
You was listening to Damien in my house today. What about that?
Listen, there's a devil in all of us, man. Stop playing games.
Huh? Wait. You said what?
It's a devil in all of us, man.
So what about the devil in you?
The devil in me.
You said devil in all of us.
Now. The devil in me is maintained. It's like it's managed. Before it wasn't managed properly. The devil was playing with my emotions hard. Hard. Because you have some bad thoughts sometimes. And you remember, I'm a Christian. You know when someone violates you. When someone does something. Like when a man took my chain. Cuz, I want to sit there thinking to myself, hey, I'm going to kill my man, I have to remember, for a chain. Hold up. I don't want to kill you. I just want to beat you. Just you did something you wasn't supposed to do. I don't want you to die, but I want you to have a couple of nights to hold your head to, remember, don't do that again. But you see the devil at the moment. Cuz, and that's so we've got a bit of it in all of us, I ain't gonna sit here and say,
How would you say you've controlled yours? Because I think that's a strong message there. Even though we're saying it in a jovial sense, like in terms of for young boys growing up, trying to control their temperaments, trying to control, the different voices on their shoulders. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've understood emotions a bit. Well, not a bit, to the level that I need to operate, and my experiences have helped me with it, which is that emotions are just feelings. You have anger, happiness, and sadness, and you need to be at an equilibrium of all three emotions to function efficiently within society, which is that if you're too high on one, there's going to be a problem. If you're too angry on one, there's going to be a problem. They're just emotions. They're just feelings. What we have to always remember is we operate on sense. You see, emotions will tell you, I'm going to kill that guy. Sense will tell you, you kill that guy, police catch you, you will sit in prison. Now, after you've killed him for the chain, however much the chain has cost, 2-3 grand. After they give you 15 years, is it worth the 3 grand? Sense. But what we tend to do is we tend to operate on emotions. And emotions make us do things that in actual fact, sense will be like, what the fuck have you done? As in you just the hell out of your wife. What the hell did you do? Why did you do that? What are you thinking? So I've understood the difference between sense and emotions. I've understood how my emotions can cloud my judgment. So I push my emotions to that side to more operate on sense, which is that when I operate, I just think, all right, cool. So when I say anger, and you say anger is an emotion, anger is a good emotion to me. It's not a bad emotion. Anger just tells you yes or no. Anger does not teach you to react with violence. That's just your reaction to anger. The emotion itself is a brilliant emotion because the emotion tells you, stop, I don't like it. Then now there's levels that you get to before you get to the point of anger. So let's say your annoyance. Annoyance at 10, annoyance at 20, 30, 40, 50. Once it gets to 100, you switch off. Now you're angry. But you're annoyed and you knew you was annoyed. You could have cut that annoyance so that you didn't get to anger. But now you're angry. Sometimes it won't get to the annoyance level. Sometimes it's straight anger, which is if I'm sitting here and you slide up my leg like that, touch my leg. Hey, the fuck you did? My anger's kicked in straight away. What the fuck is that shit? What are you doing? Now, the anger, the reaction to beat you up is not needed. All I want you to do is stop, bruh. But if I react with anger, if I react to anger with violence or to throw something, boy, that's you choosing to throw something because anger doesn't tell you to hit someone. You just want to hit someone. Now, when you get to a level of understanding with emotions, you will know that the reaction to your emotions is your choice.
What would you say helped you with that control, though?
The women in my life, the girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends, that's a good one.
For the girls helped me with that one massively. Work helped me with that as well, because when I first started the job, mate, I couldn't differentiate the difference between being a professional and being who I am. So it was tough on that one there.